That's what I'm fucking talking about. Let's go. All right, so we don't need Discord. We do want the soundtrack. We do want Arena. Is this gonna... Okay, it is gonna capture those noises. And then presumably I want that over here. And that can fuck off. Oh, we still have access to quick draft. Maybe we can do a little racism maxing on our animals. Troper, thank you very much. Roguish Wolf, the big dog, is back. I'm more of a medium dog right now, but Z and I are going back to the gym with regularity. I'll be a big dog again soon. Yeah, Vavi, another 7 wins. You know it. Rick Dom, thank you for coming by to say happy birthday. I appreciate you, bestie. Remember, everyone, this stream isn't sponsored by San Pellegrino Zero, although I do find it tasty. But the stream is sponsored by CoolStuffInc.com. I'm not going to do that whole bit right now because there's like 10 people here, and I don't want to bore you. Magic Walrus, thank you. Dandelo, listen, you cannot convince me that Bloomburrow is not racism maxing. It's just with animals. It's just with, like, you just pick the animals you like the most, and you are incredibly prejudiced against everything else, and then you win. And Troper, we're not, so there's a I try to have a very specific distinction between sponsoring a video versus sponsoring the channel. Cool Stuff Inc. and Rascal Apparel sponsor me, sponsor Maldhound. That Kickstarter that was on the last YouTube video, the like language translation ad I did, those people have purchased individual sponsored videos, so they've given me money one time and said talk about this thing one time, and that was the transaction. CoolStuffInc.com gives me money every month. Rascal Apparel gives me money every month, and so those people I just like passively promote as much as possible. Oh yeah, if you don't say happy birthday, you're still blessed and toxic. The Twitch go live notification was very specific that whether or not you tell me happy birthday, stay blessed, stay toxic. We're also gonna make the roast live, so people are free to guess what today's is, because I'm about to tippy tap the description in and make it public on YouTube, and then we're gonna do the Bloomburrow quick draft. Inked, thank you for the birthday wishes. Knox Skyfall, thank you for the 5 months in a row at Tier 1. Welcome back to the dog home, my friend. Marquez, we also got a rant from you, so hit me with that rant request. And Inked My Pants, thank you for the drink water redeem. I appreciate you looking out for my health. OG Nickel Bolas, 100%. Incorrect. Favorite birthday activity. I've never been enough of a like birthday specific guy to have a favorite birthday activity. Like most of my life, when it got around to my birthday, my request was I would like to be left alone so that I could play World of Warcraft. My number one complaint and thing I didn't like throughout my entire life was doing labor and interacting with people. And so for my birthday, I always wanted that to stop. I wanted to not have to do labor, and I wanted people to not speak to me while I played World of Warcraft. It's different now because Ashes and Leaves, yes, Z did a ton of very nice things for me. They improved my whole streaming setup, so I don't want to mess with the camera, but now it's on a proper mount. They set up these like wiggling desk arms for my screens, and so I have like an actual, and it's tied into my like work from home for my day job stuff, so now I have like a whole fucking setup. So that was one part of it. They made me a delicious birthday dinner. They made homemade creamed corn after I had told them I think a couple weeks ago that like creamed corn was one of my it was one of the things I had to like cut out of my diet when I was a little fat kid because I overate it too much, and it was so fucking delicious. So yes, Z has done multiple very, very kind and loving things for my birthday, and it was awesome. Cyber Drakel, thank you for the 10 months in a row at tier 1. Welcome back to the dog home. Oh, I gotta write this YouTube description. Somebody asked for a hint. We're roasting Voxy today. That's the wrong one. Altador, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months in a row. Just when I need it after one of the Mondays of all time at work. Have some real money for your birthday. You're too good for me to only give Bezos bucks. Congrats on the level up. Thank you, Altador. I really appreciate that. I am sorry you had a Monday. My Monday was also... Dude, I am going to have one of the meetings of all time with the higher-ups at my work tomorrow. Like, goddamn, you guys. Listen, I don't know who needs or wants to know this, but I'm in charge of stuff at my job. And boy howdy did I find problems that we need to fix. And boy howdy did I have to like take a couple moments to step away from my desk and breathe when I was finding these things out. DJ Frying Pan, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. My Monday was perfect, so I stole the quality of all y'all's days. Inky, I don't think League's on the docket for streaming tonight, but I have time set aside tomorrow to keep working on the PowerPoint. But Renaissance Rant, I'm like I help bust money laundering, and that's as much as I'll say right now. Let's get into the quick draft so we don't have to wait for Perry the slow pack passer. All right, we have a season, so this is our whole deck now. Like this is the like we have to play white now. So sure. I've heard that Builder's talent is terrible, so I'm worried about that. We could be... So who can we be specious towards? Who can we be specious towards right now? Boar is just... We could do Boros and just have bombs. Darth Pius, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 8 months in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. And we got a hype train. God bless you all. Alright, so this raccoon is good. Hatter Dashery, thank you for the birthday wishes. Boros is good. We've also not done it before. We could try mice. It is nearly impossible for me with my limited knowledge of English vocabulary to fully express my gratitude and appreciation for your top-notch writing, acting, and punchlines. As someone who adores somewhat old-school comedy, your jokes, puns, and delivery and speed is like finding a time capsule long abandoned but never forgotten. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for the amazing videos, and wholeheartedly happy birthday. Nothing but absolute happiness may befall in your life. Well, thank you, Sarion. That's really nice, and I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate remarking on the I try embarrassingly hard at this, and so I very much appreciate that. And Tuscan, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub. Welcome to dog heaven. Hey Aram, which should I keep, Imperial Recruiter or Kari Zev? Kari Zev. Alright, we're gonna do mice. We're gonna put 1,000,000 mice in a bottle. And here's a fucking bat just to fuck us up. It's not a mouse. Whatever. That's removal. That's almost a mouse. That's not a mouse at all. That's not a mouse even a little bit. We could do rabbits. We could still pivot to rabbits if we don't get mice. And if we're going wide... Ooh, War Squeak is for mice. Fountain Port Bell is not it. I feel like lizards is what was really getting passed to us. But we didn't listen. Yeah, Valley Rally is definitely where we want to be. I don't think we want this. I think we want other people. We don't want to wipe the board. That would make us sad. None of these are fucking mice, you guys. Hey Maul, do you think there's a particularly funny way to win in a CEDH pod? Trying to think of a new deck, but coming up dry. So the thing about CEDH is once you accept that that's your premise, you are pretty well beyond the idea of I'm gonna win in a funny way. That said, the funniest way you could win in CEDH and still be engaging wholeheartedly with the format is flubs. This is there's a flubs list with a much better primer, but you can play flubs at like sorcery speed. Flubs is the most antithetical to CEDH, but still CEDH playable commander you can find. Oh, this deck is gonna be scuffed, you guys. Okay, hold on. Here's a mouse. I think this will wheel because it's a common and we're against bots. Oh, Nettle Guard. I'm gonna take the rabbit. I'm gonna trust the commons to wheel. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. And then, do we have any self-targeting? No, the fuck we do not. I think we can take this. I think one or two birds can play nice with mice. But if you have more than that, you start to get in trouble. Oh yeah, this is a mouse, right? Thank you for pointing that out, Joe Salsa. This Warren Elder. Whisker Quill. Oh god, you guys, the commons aren't wheeling. I think that lands okay. Satscaps is good for us. War Squeak is good for us. This matters. This doesn't. Oh boy. Okay. Haste and Prowess is pretty hot on a mouse. Not like that. Hold on. Not like that. Shut the fuck up. Oh, Troper, hold on. Watsy made a joke about how they want the 5.5e sourcebooks to be strictly better than 5e. To use filthy Magic terminology, you only run Magic cards that are strictly better. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a very good sign. I really love that things are only purchasable so long as they are, oh god, a strict. They said one filthy Magic terminology from the same company is insane. Oh my god, holy shit. Ames, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Thank you. We are in the middle of drafting maybe the worst mouse deck ever. It's quick draft, so I don't even have to. I wish that the pick timer was counting down and was going to make us wheel away from this absolute monstrosity that we're in. But thank you so much. Oh god, how do I do the shout out thing? Oh no. Oh, my toolbar doesn't want to be visible. That's crazy about it. But I hope you are well. Thank you very much. It's good to, I guess, internet see you. But okay, so we were just talking about. So D&D is going to try to go the. I mean, I guess like in D&D, you can get strictly better without being more powerful, which is probably the most hopeful I can be about it. Cyber Draco, just post those PAX codes in the Discord. Dipping Sticks, Rudy Day, Mamathist, and Diamond Guy 5. Thank you for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the doghouse, my new friends. Okay, so what the hell do we want from here? We're trying to be speciesist towards mice, and we don't have any mice. Asian Aubrey, thank you for the Twitch follow as well, and Blood Eagle, thank you. Shout out at username. All right, we're gonna see if this works through the compiler. Smart SX, get more mice then? Brother, I'm trying. Brother, I am trying. Oh, there we go. True. True, that's my fault. I should have just done that the whole time. That guy, Larry G, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Okay, so now we have a pick between... Now we actually get to pick between two mice. Oh yeah, village is correct. Yeah, Ames, I'm doing good. Z and I just moved, so we're now much less... We were like very, very busy with life stuff the last couple months, honestly, and now we are finally getting less busy. Crumb and... All right. I'm taking this for the pun and because it's one of the few pieces of duct tape that's going to hold this deck together. We'll take this as well. Oh yeah, we're finally... Z had to convince me earlier today to not get sauna wallpaper to remake. We're gonna get background wallpaper. I'm gonna get a decal or something. But my first thought was like, we gotta remake the fucking sauna. Maverick, thank you for the Twitch follow. Inky, I'm glad you liked the Cruel Claw rant. So Inky, did you watch on YouTube or on TikTok? There is a green screen in my garage, actually. I could just get a green screen. Lord QC Bro Gamers, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Hi, baby.
I'm so cold.
Yeah.
You can see. Why is it so cold?
I turned off the AC when
Thank
you were first cold. Is this a normal hours you stream? I'm an EU fella and it's annoyingly late for me. So unfortunately, yes, for right now. If and when I'm able to go full time, my streaming hours will change. But right now I start streaming like I clock out of work, turn my phone on, yell about something, and then I am live streaming. Althazar, we currently don't have any pets. We're thinking about getting a cat though. Okay. How many... Maverick, thank you so much. I'm glad you've enjoyed the videos. All right, we're perfectly at 40. We're perfectly at 40. Hey, what could be wrong with this deck? Not a thing. Not a thing. 7-0.
Can I fix your camera?
Yeah, what's wrong with my camera?
It's tilted down
Oh yeah, that's what do we
You are a decapitated head on your stream.
on my
Just tilt it down. A little bit.
Oh yeah, now we can see some of this nice green sweater.
There you go.
Also sourced for me by Z-Main Character. Night C, thank you for the birthday wishes. Great, we have a ton of self-targeters. We do not have the colors we need.
Nope, that ruined everything.
Yeah. Do we... Nah, fuck removal. We don't need removal. Rick Dom, thank you for the $25 tip. Holy shit, man. I appreciate that very much. Welcome to Dog Heaven, my friend. The neckline's not deep enough. Where's the chest hair? My fault, you guys. I know what you're all here for. That's my fault. They can't also be on mice. Panthy21, thank you for the Twitch follow. Remove D... Alright, Inky. Alright, Inky. Oh, but I was asking because I did... So the Cruel Claw roast that is on YouTube and TikTok now, I did different versions of the Worldfire bit on each one. Oh, fuck, it is the lizards. Okay. I should have ordered this differently. I should have done this first so that I could potentially... Oh, it was a land anyway. Who cares? And we're just gonna force it through. Being I'm trying to prank them. I'm doing my level best to prank these people. Stillwind85, thank you for the Twitch follow. Holy God. Lose 3. What am I talking about? Athazar, thank you for coming over from YouTube to Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. And thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. And welcome to the dog home. I think I swing all of these. Tiberius, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Turns out even bad mice, pretty good. Yeah, I do think that is the smart thing to do. But now they're on 6. Alright, they don't know that the last card in my hand is terrible. MLP, I swear to God, I'm never falling for this. I swear to God, you're never getting me with the spider on my shoulder bit. Like, if you do, eventually, props to you. Not a fucking chance, brother. Stillwin, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. One day you will. Honestly, your best chance is if we ever do another subathon and I'm heinously sleep deprived. Then you have a pretty good chance of getting me with it. Fuck, I think we die. Damn, yeah, I think we just fucking die, dude. Yeah, I think we wait here. Oh yeah, I could have used the village if I kept the plains. What I was banking on is that I have more red self-targeters than I do white. And so I thought like, oh, I'll probably need the one mountain more than I'll need the plains. Yeah, fuck it. You don't win by blocking, you win by killing people. I guess you would. Yes, as I said, you win by killing people. Fuck. Fuck my butt. I have that card. I have that card in this deck. And I neglected to think about the fact that they did in fact have lethal. Which Duskmourn commander deck am I most excited for? I have no idea. I haven't seen or heard of any of the Duskmourn commander decks. So after this next game, I will go look at them. Because not a fucking clue. Okay. I mean, we have this season. I don't know how I feel about this. Cuz I really want to cast this with Offspring. Like I don't think it pays off for us to do this as a one drop. So I'm going to be mega greedy and just pray that it works out. Oh, we just know like themes and colors. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Let's have some babies. Let's have some babies and get it going. Renard, I'm glad you've been getting into the game. I'm also sorry. But I am glad you like the videos, my friend. Alright, and then we can... I mean, if we Sazacaps... We just punch them for 1 million. Or we make 5 rabbits, right? Like we just hang out until we make 5 rabbits. Let's... Damn, they just took that shit. That's not a good sign, you guys. Honestly, if anyone who's willing to just lose, even though it's mathematically the correct thing to do, being willing to lose 30% of your life total off rip, horrifying to me. However, it turns out, nothing you did matters because I drew this dog shit. Peace. What a fun format, huh? Goose Blast, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Okay, so we can Emberheart, Valley Rally, hopefully kill them. Kuro, thank you so much for the raid, my man. What's up, Goat? How was your stream? Bean, Pack 1, Pick 1 was a goddamn paw print card. I cannot escape the furry allegations, even in Limited. Even in a set that I have staked my reputation on nothing being able to get it. What about Roughshod Valley Rally? Roughshod can't swing the turn it comes down, but this can. Should have held my land drop. That's my fault, though. That's my fault. You died to Muscle Mommy Saskia. Yeah, that's a win. That's a win for sure. Alright, then you take 8. Oh, you have a food, though, because I gave you a food. So now it's next turn. We Roughshod and we War Sweep. And then we give... Oh, we don't have a fucking third mountain. Okay. That is unfortunate. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. They got that good ETB synergy. I'll make that unable to block. We need something hot. Oh yeah, we'll take this thing. That would be good for us. They will just like double or triple block this thing and kill me with it, but that's fine. We did our best. Listen, we tried to be mouse supremacist and we did our best. Smartass2705, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. They really need, what they needed in Bloomburrow was lightning bolt, is my completely unbiased opinion. Not at all informed by an unhealthy desire to win at a game that is fundamentally based on randomness. I think it would be very fair if there was a 1 red mana 3 damage spell in this format and potentially 5 or more copies in my deck. Please.
I'm trying to find my drill.
Oh no.
I don't know where to put my drill. I have things to do.
Oh, I am so cooked. I can give trample. Transceratops, thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate those Bezos bucks, and I appreciate that name. Okay, but they're going down a blocker. If we get another War Squeak, which we're not, do we have... Okay, so let's tap this for mana. Let's just get nice and wide. Yeah. I don't think we want Head of the Homestead anymore, actually. Fuck, we wanted it more than a Plains. Oh boy, we wanted it more than a Plains. Joe Salsa, we couldn't Rockface Village because Rockface Village takes a red to activate. So what we're hoping to do now is we're trying to lock them into an uncomfortable staring contest until we draw something that will allow us to stab them in the kidneys. That's what we're doing right now. Is we're trying to get them to just hang out. What do you mean add suitability? You said this was fine. Hold on, gang. YouTube's fucking with my money. King Lish and JRod731, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Let's see, if I remove the word psychiatrist. FN Busky and Based Messiah, thank you for the Twitch follow as well. How are they taking so long? It took you 8 years to figure out you wanted to kill the thing giving me trample? Yeah, no blocks. Whatever. Okay, so we can crumb and get it. They don't have mana. They don't have mana for the food. We're killing them this turn or we lose. So we're gonna go ahead and give this indestructible. We lose. We lose as fuck, you guys. I did see, I don't know if I'd call it interesting or at least confirming my own inherent biases, but somebody published some data about how Bloomburrow Limited is the most on rails set of all time, which means that from the beginning of draft to the end of your games, the early things you pick up make your draft deterministic faster, statistically faster than every other Magic the Gathering set that has ever been printed. Like the things you pick up in your first pack have more bearing on what you're going to have to take to have a coherent deck in the last pack, as well as how many games you're going to win than ever before, and it's super fun. Shadow Walker, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate those birthday bits very much, my friend. Welcome to Dog Heaven. Also, Spud Show and the Manocam, thank you for the Twitch follows. Rick, you find that shocking? I mean, I think it's because color splashing. I don't think color splashing has ever been so impossible. In MLP, yeah, it does come with the territory of a... I mean, this is like Kindred Gaming the set. And so it does make sense, but it's just disappointing to me. Keep it, it'll get there. You guys, I don't know if this deck's gonna get there. I don't often draft aggro. I'll play aggro and constructed a fair amount, but I do not draft aggro. And you are seeing why right now. Okay, so lizards, that's a lot of lands. I mean, I guess, hey, we'll just activate War Squeak. Relax.
Do you want the air conditioning back on? Because I'm warming in.
Yeah, you can turn it back on. Oh my god, are we gonna lose to Is It? No, dude. No, dude, come on. You can't. I don't want to see this guy anymore. I don't even want to see this guy. Brother, what did I do? What did I do to deserve? Hold on, we're on seven lands in the top 8 cards of the deck. Hey, that's cool. Hey, isn't this a cool card, you guys? Imagine if I had a silly little tutu I could cast this about. Geez, 2 minutes of ads? Yeah, Twitch has been pretty aggro about ads right now. Okay, it's all over. We got these guys. We got some silly little guys now. All right, guys, I moved the ads manager frequency down. MLP, thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. Welcome to the dog home. Remind me later, whatever. Thoughts on Archimandrite? I don't know the card offhand. You just made your first Aristocrats deck. Well, hey, we'll get you the help you need. We'll get you the help you need, buddy. Jordan, thank you for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Welcome to Dog Heaven, my friend. We are... No more of that. Hey, I'll tell you right now, no more of that. Our viewer games on the docket for today? Yeah. Let's put them on the docket. My name is Moto. Thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Alright, so the way viewer games are going to work, I'm going to attempt to draft, but we're going to build up the viewer games queue while we're in there. So if you're on Twitch, you can type !raffle, and that will put you in the random entry. And then we will start pulling from the random entry after I get mad about playing Bloomburrow. It is arena only, by the way. Because we've done a couple non-arena platforms, and it's always too much. My girlfriend just walked by, their arms full of little wooden. Yeah, come here.
I'm doing things.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Hot things.
Listen. It's gonna be great. Wait, did I even appear in frame?
I don't know if you did. The encoder has a pretty large delay. What are you doing? Kuro wants to know.
Revamping my own setup now that we have the time and the space to. I'm gonna install a couple lights for me, and then try to figure out about installing lights for you here.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah. But also just making sure I don't get wood in my eyes. I'm underneath my cabinet screwing things. Ayo.
Okay. Oh, this talent is not where we want to be. We have mice things happening. The first thing we were racist about was a squirrel. We have lizards in here. The food, yeah, Cyber Draco, I'm partial to food. I'm also partial to Bravekin as a way to maybe actually do mice this time. But I'll take the food for now. Recycling seems incredibly okay. I know take out the trash is good removal. So Zahir, the raffle is to play a game of MTG Arena with me. It's free. It's just random pull. And so you can't guarantee that you get pulled, but it costs 0 to enter. Ah, yes, back to the coal mines of waiting for other people to spend 30 minutes a pack Googling what LSV said about random Bloomburrow cards. And Joe Salsa, yeah, go ahead and send that challenge once we finish picking the deck. Slide me a cool $5 and I'll get you on top of the list. Yeah, Bean has no power. Talamar, thank you for stopping by. I am having a pretty good birthday. Yeah, so the games are not Brawl only, but most of my decks are for Brawl. And so we can play non-Brawl, but my deck will be significantly shittier. Okay. This would be cool if non-basic lands were a thing in this set. He said, as a non-basic land was right here. Shadow Walker, thank you for the 200-bit cheer. There is unfortunately a cost to the raffle. Time. That's true. I think Carrot Cake is fine, just as like a chump blocker. We could do Junk Blade if we want to keep doing just Gruul things. We do not want to fucking Polywallop. Oh my god. Circu Von Karma, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. So right now, these are really good targeters if we can get some mouse shit going. I personally am not a big fan of expend. Are we going to be controlling tokens? Not yet. God, we really can't be doing Naya. I swear to God. We cannot be trying to force 3-color in this set. They will old yeller you so fucking fast if you try to do 3 colors. So let's put all the whites over here in the bad zone. Naya, more like Naya, MLP. Sit down and think about what you've done. What the fuck is Aridus doing? What is this? What is this man cooking? Putting all the whites in the bad zone sounds suspicious. How suspicious would it have sounded if I said, let's put all the whites over here in the good zone? Let's just think about that for a moment. Bro thinks he gets to keep every pack. Honestly, sometimes, like, if I had started drafting in paper before I had drafted on Arena, I might have fucked up like that. Oh no, we're not doing that. Okay. That's not impossible for Valiant. Roughshod could work. Oh, Wandertail is very good here too, but this thing is no Wandertail. We do not got a Helga. Very specifically, you do not have to Helga. Nobody can legally force you to Helga if you don't want to. Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna draft Naya pile, and then we're gonna try the various 2-color combinations and see which one works at all. Ryan from YouTube, I've only ever played Commander. Is Arena a good way to learn Standard? I would argue Arena is one of the best ways to learn the game from nothing. I think Arena's tutorial is very good. I think if you've never played before, it's a very good experience. I think the worst thing about Arena is if you have played a lot of Magic and you know which cards you like, the economy is incredibly frustrating. But if you haven't played a ton of Magic, then the economy is super fine. So I would highly recommend Arena to any new players. Both for learning the rules and just getting practice reps and learning what it like feels like to play. Should you put Helga in a Brennard shell? Oh my god, rabbits? Let me pull up Helga on Scryfall. I don't really know what Helga would be doing in Brennard. Helga is, for people that don't know Brennard, it's the Great Bantish Baking Show. I mean, Helga's a fucked up mana dork. And so if your Brennard deck is, I want to ramp into big chunky things that have good ETBs, then yeah. If you're doing literally anything else for a Brennard deck, probably not. And we still don't have a... God damn, Aridus. They gotta be like changing their kid's diaper right now. They're just internalizing the joys of fatherhood or motherhood or whatever. That's what I got to tell myself, to not freak out at this computer right now. Changing their own diaper is also possible. Oh shit, we sitting on two. God, we really just have like two different decks going on right now. I guess I'll take the big expensive thing. Rack bits. You'll go to the sideboard because you're big and expensive in Gruul. That's like the Boros removal. We can't run back Boros. We super do not have the tools to run back. And Storm Splitter, that's our guy. The unusable draft card is our guy right now. We're not doing the otter pivot. I swear to God, we're not otter pivoting. Okay. Blacksmith's Talent. We may still just be ripping the Valiant deck. Get more color fixing? No, because it doesn't exist. I'm going to play basics, and I'm going to miss the colors I need, and I'm going to like it. All right, Bobby? That's what I'll tell you right now, is I'm going to live and die by my goddamn basic lands, and no, I'm not going to get the right ones, and yes, I'm going to have to mulligan to 4, and that's magic, baby. That's magic. Okay, so I think the green is actually what's going out. Don't want... I was about to say I don't want Teapot Slinger, but... Oh, we can take Crumb and get it. Okay, we have some removal. Raccoon mid-range is coming together. We do not have mice, so let's take Carrot Cake. Oh no, Surprise Moose is crazy. I gotta stay whimsical when I'm drafting Bloomburrow, otherwise my mind will break in half from the stress of having to draft Bloomburrow. Oh, maybe we go Selesnya. I feel like we have a rabbit deck cooking too. I feel like we have like 1/3 of the way decks built. Which would you rather draft, Karlov or Bloomburrow? I liked Karlov. I thought Karlov was a good and fun time. Bloomburrow is like straight up hateful to me, but I enjoyed my time drafting Karlov. Eridus has made it to 6 packs. Sure, yet another straight to the sideboard. Cap and Crunch, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. You're the first person I've heard that from. A lot of the more experienced players I talked to said that they didn't like Karlov because the morph didn't feel meaningful, because morph was basically, oh, just never block. And my response was always, why were you blocking in limited anyway? So I guess I'm just different like that. Lead Dog, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. And yeah, my Karlov drafts were also 5-color shit pile helmed by Niv Mizzet Guild Pact. So that changes the calculus a little bit. on how much you enjoy it when you're not like, I'm trying to play an archetype. I was just like, where's Niv Glizzard? None of these matter. Love Tapping Fool, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Run the Naya 70 card pile. God, if we could win, if I thought it could win a single game, I would. Okay, we just gotta take like everything out. We just gotta, alright. Okay, what do we have in Boros? We have 4 self-targeters. We have a board-wide buff. We have another targeter. We have a good thing to target. Targeter, targeter, targeter. Payoff. Board-wide. So we have a little bit of go wide, and we have a little bit of like bunny payoff. But this also puts us straight into 3 colors, so we can't have that guy. No, this isn't Naya, because the... So then this would be our removal. This would be another wide board buff. Targeter. Yeah, hey. This looks like a deck. It's 40 cards. There's 40 cards in this deck. That's gotta work. Black Myth Wukong in about 30. Will I be playing it? Nah. I do not stay plugged in with like up-to-date things. There are most certainly... I am so confident that there are 30 cards, that there are 40 cards in this deck. Hey, I can play the talent. Snap keep. Snap keep, gang. Boom, check me out. Check me out. We're gonna make some carrot cake. What are you on, squirrels? Oh no, not raccoons, bro. Boom, cake time. Please no more lands. Oh boy. Well, Blacksmith's talent will be really good if we can get any of the targeting payoffs. Question, I'm trying to make a Sheoldred deck. What packs should I open most of? I mean, if you want to build a deck, you probably shouldn't be opening packs. You should probably just be looking for specific cards. If you want to build the deck specifically by opening packs up, it depends which Sheoldred you're talking about. Okay. Shrike Force can work with the sword. Adam Finn MO, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. The Apocalypse? My man, you can open fucking anything. You building the commander that says I gain 2 life for taking a normal game action and you lose 2 life for taking a normal game action? You can take a pile of greasy cardboard you found behind your local Taco Bell and you can build a functional deck for Sheoldred that way. But I would recommend going to Scryfall, going to Advanced, win, draw, card, check some of these out. Check some of these out. Okay, now we have this thing. That's good, right? This is gonna save us. I'm very confident in this. My goal is to be rejected at every table. I hope you find peace in your heart one day, but for the time being, especially if you want to build a like strong and mean deck, you are not going to do it through opening packs. Jesus. All right, let's even this junk up a little bit. Inky, I have not seen the sexy Astarion secret lair. Let's look that up. There we go. Four Google searches later. I love that this came up first. I love that Sexy and Secret Lair had Jeff Goldblum so strongly over. How have you not done anything? How? Okay. Hey, peace be with you, my brother in Christ. Peace be with you. Cyber Drakel, I wish you luck on your Walmart trip to buy 3 more sleeves. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Head of the Homestead and then Rabbit Response the turn after does just win us the game. How'd the mouse deck without mice in it turn out? It's still turning out, Raven. Brother, it is still turning out and not that well. Also, Zombie Demon Duck, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Doghouse, my friend. Malcolm Chaos Theorist almost made me play Is It? Hey, give in. Give in to the voices. It's a fun time. It's fun and fair, and we've never done anything wrong. I think it's important that you know that and internalize that we've never done anything wrong. What did you just death touch? Okay, whatever. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. Please don't have removal. That's fine. Nice lights, but needs more wood tone. AJ, we were just talking about remaking the sauna set. Okay, now we just have to live. We just gotta make this shit swimmable, and then we're so good. Because even with food, as long as they don't board wipe us, we're in the clear. Gray Fox, hit me with that rant request, my friend. I tried explaining you to my wife and how you started and grew to now with your MTG stuff. Can you rant about your start to now progress? Yes, I will do it as soon as the game finishes. Polar Bear Pat, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Yeah, Cope and Seas. Cope and Seas, mid-range player. I've drawn my anthem. Thoughts on Kylox? He fucks. Not me, because I'm not a furry, but he fucks. Oh, do you not have flying? Can somebody not block flying creatures? See, I've done the math, and I know that they live if they sacrifice their whole board minus the Rampager. Oh, they've finally figured it out at long last. Would you rather forsake Izzet or smash all of the BLB planeswalkers? All right, you guys. So I know that we have a funny, silly time when it comes to whether things can get it. The BLB planeswalkers are just animals. Okay? Let's bring the furry scale back out. Let's bring the furry scale back out. The BLB planeswalkers. Oh my god, they have hard R in the furry scale. The BLB planeswalkers are all like 4 or 4.5 or 5. Okay? We can't be messing with this. That's crazy. They changed the can they get it to can we keep it. Kata, that's the sound I make when I plagiarize people. Oh, wait, am I the goat? Yeah, I'm the goat. Hold on. Real quick. Ugh. Oh! It's too easy sometimes. It's too easy sometimes being the greatest Bloomburrow limited player in the world. 7-0, here we go. 7-0, here we go. Kala, thank you for the Prime sub for 8 months in a row. Thank you for the happy birthday as well. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. 7-0 on the table, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna hurt me to kill Shadowheart, but I'm gonna do it. Snap keep. Oh, right, the ramp forgetter. Yeah. After this game, we're doing start of MTG to now. Dr. Hotzen, thank you for the Prime sub. Top deck this Prime sub. I appreciate those Bezos bucks, my friend. Welcome to the dog home. Damn, how do I pronounce it? I'd been on a pretty good run of pronouncing usernames correctly. Watson. Oh, that makes sense. I don't think we want Crumb and get it just yet. We would honestly rather get... We would rather get the land. This is also the exact same as just swinging them all, but it makes me happy to take additional game actions because I am an Is It player. Oh my god, not fucking Wick, bro. Okay, we can just race. We can just race. Actually, it's pronounced like George. Yeah, you got four damage on board. See if I care. See if I care. I hate you. I hate you with my whole heart. I just... Okay. We can't even... We have to wait 2 turns to do this because we can't target this goddamn thing without discarding a card. This makes me so sad. Am I going to be checking out Space Marine 2 for my 40k streams? That probably yes. I am pretty interested in checking out Space Marine 2. I know that I'm going to be doing something 40k related with Pleasant Kenobi pretty soon on stream. We just don't know exactly what shape that is going to take yet. Yeah, just hit me, goat. That's all you. That's all you. Maha, the totally fair 6'5" with Flamble and Ward. Yeah, it's a little tough out here. Brit Brad, what is up, my friend? Yeah, that's fair. Hey, you know, that's fair. Get that garbage out of my face, though. If they swing Maha and don't have removal, we do get to kill them next turn, which would make me incredibly happy. Calamity, thank you for the 20-bit cheer. Happy birthday to you as well, even if it's not your birthday. But I'm really hoping that they can't count. Because we have to tap these out to do it. And that would not be the best. Okay, so they either have removal, in which case we lost no matter what we do, or we win because they don't know how to do addition, which just means they're playing from America. Interesting. I don't think that has any bearing on whether this kills you or not. They saved by the American education system once again. FL Short, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. We did not deserve to win that. Birds are carrying the fuck out of this mouse deck. Right, rant. We're gonna do the rant. Inky, thank you for the 30-bit cheer. Lord Almight, if Maha was Henzi card, I smile. Death Rider Raven, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. They weren't betting on the buffs and haste, only the onboard creatures. Grovak, I would give them that if they had not seen me use both of those qualities before. Because I had done that trick. I hadn't done that trick on the same creature, but I had used those tricks on other things the whole game. Okay, so beginning of Magic to now, it's been like a 2-year process. Former in-laws got me into the game. I started playing at like the tail end of COVID. Like Commander was a thing that I started playing when everyone was allowed to see each other again after the COVID restrictions lifted. The first time I was ever exposed to Magic, my friends actually tried to get me into Standard, and they said, here, you can borrow some of our decks. And they proceeded to hand me a like 60 card pile of draft chaff while they played the standard werewolves deck that they were bringing to FNM that week. So that made me not want to play Magic because I got my shit rocked. And they told me, well, if you spend about $80 on your own deck, you can keep up. And I was like, get the fuck out of here with that. I'm going to go keep playing Fortnite. Fast forward like a year or two later, people introduced me to Commander on the tail end of COVID, and we played Commander super wrong because we were all idiots that didn't play on Arena. So the first Commander I ever played with was this piece of shit. And there were two things we got wrong about Raynar. The first thing was that with this clause, whenever you exile one or more cards from your hand or permanents from the battlefield, make a 1/1. We interpreted that as make a 1/1 for everything you exiled. We also believed that tokens could come back to the battlefield from exile. And so me playing a Raynar deck looked like exponential bird math. Is I would get one token, mass blink, make a bunch more tokens, mass blink, and continue to just double my tokens every single turn. We thought Raynar was one of the most broken commanders ever. We also had somebody playing Arlen. Oh no, who is it? It's like Gruul. It's a Gruul wolf bitch. No, it's not her. Yeah, it was Faldorn. So we had somebody playing Faldorn who was playing this without the discard a card part. We had someone who was playing this with just 1 mana tap, exile top of my library. I get it. And so then I moved away and I started playing Arena so that I could keep playing Magic even when I wasn't with those people, because I didn't know about all the like online ways that you can play Commander. And by playing Arena, I very quickly learned, oh, we play Magic super fucking wrong. Actually, the game is pretty fair, because I still thought it was silly. I was just like, oh my god, this game is wacky. This game is super wacky. Played Arena, I was like, oh, the game is actually very fair and has very rigorous and stringent guidelines. And then I went to play with them again, and we updated ourselves about the rules. And at that point, we had played long enough that we then started breaking the game in all the ways that were legal. And right about then is when I started making videos talking about how bullshit Magic was. That was what broke me. Because I went from thinking, this game is crazy, to thinking, oh, we just didn't get it. And then realizing, oh no, this game is crazy. And I think at this point I had started making content, but I primarily made Elden Ring content, and I like replied to a comment asking about other games I played, talking about Magic, and then the Commander Rose thing happened, and now we're here. Calamity, thank you for the Prime sub and for the 5 months in a row. Welcome back to the dog home, my friend. A Path Unfound, thank you for the follow. Emerging Yeti, Minister SF, and Giblets99, thank you for the follow as well. And Death Rider Raven, welcome to the doghouse, every last one of you. Can I say I'm glad to have a fellow green hater? Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyway, guys, I'm going to keep playing Miceless Mice to an undefeated victory. We just have to keep playing against people that are at a 2nd grade reading level. And then we've got it. Snap keep. Snap keep. You just wait till I can get a single other playable creature. Oh, we are so back in the building. We are deep in the building. If we get the bird, it's over. So this is really just, I like big butts and I cannot lie. Hey Maul, do you have experience with cubes? I'm currently in the process of building a budget commander cube. It's pretty fun. I've built one. I do not have near enough experience with it to talk about it with confidence, but I have built one. I hate big butts and I cannot tell the truth. Let's see what they choose to block with. Okay. Yeah. I'm not scared enough of any of these things. TCG Tony, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Do I think Penny is a stupid format? Never played it. If I had played it, I might have a thought process about it. I generally like Pauper, so if Penny is similar to Pauper, then I would say, yeah, sure. Who gives a fuck? TCG Tony, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like the videos. All right. This is riveting, huh, you guys? This is what I like to see. I'm playing Miceless Mice right now.
What?
Do they even make me? Oh, whatever. Banishing Light. Who cares?
Miceless mice?
Yeah, I have some mice. It's mostly raccoons. Yeah, go ahead and take 4. Go ahead and take 4 for it. Dearest Mauled, happy birthday. Sincerely, your loyal convert top lane into convert top lane into cross map pressure. Okay. I've had a yeah. Sure, buddy. That's a cool deck you built. I'm glad that's how you enjoy Magic the Gathering. And you know what? For no reason, we're not going to play any more draft today. So Joe Salsa, you redeemed a game, and so we'll do that redeem. Then we'll pick the first winner. Hypochlorophorius, if you are still around, you have been chosen. So either send me your MTG Arena tag in chat, or add me at 420 Booty Wizard #15929. But you do have to tell me who to accept a friend request from. I don't have like open friend requests because the friends list caps out at 200. But if you aren't here, Dr. Hoatson, you have also been chosen. So same to you. I can't wait to get my ass beat. We gotta wait for Joe Salsa to connect first. If we had a random smash or pass, we'll do that too. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. The multiple goblins in the forest, I would not. Britbread, also hit me with that personal question whenever you want to type it out. Joe Salsa, what's up, buddy? What's going on? Oh, Jesus. You were just locking in the worst commander in the history of Magic. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it was your cube question. Fun guy, you don't need a PC for Arena. You can play it on mobile as well. And Jesus, Joe also won the next raffle. So I'll send you another challenge. Rant topic: why is Karlach better than Lae'zel? Well, I'll tell you the one reason why Karlach's better than Lae'zel in Baldur's Gate 3. And that's because if you don't respec them, Rage is very useful. Otherwise, I am a Lae'zel simp. And I'll tell you why. Karlach specifically, Karlach is there if you do not want to engage with your companion having a personality. Karlach's personality arc is she is a internally complete and happy person who's got some bad stuff happening to her that you can't really fix. And she's just having a good time, and she's going to have a good time with you as you hit stuff in the head with hammers. But she is just there to be like, this is black box romance with somebody who likes you. And that is a totally valid option. But I liked with Lae'zel that there was actually like a story there. I liked that there was stuff going on with Lae'zel, whereas with Karlach, it never really felt like there was stuff going on. And it is correct to say that being racist is not a personality. And Lae'zel's story is much more than her being, I think it's like tieflings at the very beginning. Um, and she's still bad. Listen, I like girls that are a little mean to me. I won't apologize about that. I won't apologize. I will say, the playthrough I tried to do the Lae'zel romance, I abandoned her the day after. The day after she said that she loved me, I dumped her for Shadowheart. That's just me though. That's just me though. Is I did all the work. And Lae'zel was like, "I'm finally ready to call you my companion." And the next day, Shadowheart was like, "Hey, do you want to take a walk sometime?" And I was like, "Bye. Goodbye." I do think Minthara deserved more content. I have not completed her romance arc. I've just seen the fucking straight up hentai they put you through if you do the first part of her romance quest. Yeah, I do like Shart the most. I hate Lae'zel and Astarion. I'm sorry they're bad people, and I don't care to put in the work. It's not my duty to fix them. Right, I mean, that's the thing, is like, it doesn't have to be your duty for you to like, it's ultimately, Baldur's Gate 3 is about the player's personal power fantasy, and for a lot of people, fixing them was part of their power fantasy. Like, so much so that the creators, the ending of Astarion's romance arc, he rips you for it being part of your trauma healing power fantasy to be with him. And so it's super valid to say, well, it's not my duty to fix him, I don't want to do the work. A lot of people do. Statistically, when given the option, a lot of people would choose to do the work so that they can feel responsible for fixing a little gremlin man. No, I've not seen any shorts with Neil. Yeah, help, my name won't fit. Like, a lot of people do the Baldur's Gate romance arcs as fix them simulator. And some people don't like to do that, but the idea that it's like reprehensible, or like that nobody finds satisfaction in it, is why there are multiple, is why Karlach exists, right? Karlach is the opposite of that. There is no fixing. Karlach is a strong, independent, having a good time, not really hung up on much, has trauma as everyone in the game does. So if you don't want to do Fix-It Simulator, they got shit for you too. You have to literally fix Karlach or Ticker's broke. That is a good point. You do have to literally fix Karlach. Why would I spend time with a character that is actively wanting me to do awful things while also being incredibly unlikable? That goes back to, for some people, part of the power fantasy is doing awful things. Like the Dirge playthrough is a thing. Are we really going to act like people don't do... people don't have power fantasies in games where they just do mean shit? And this is coming from someone who not into Astarion at all for very much the same reason. Oh, there was someone specifically saying it's dumb for you to not like that. Yeah, I think it's very whatever either way. All of Fable, yeah. At some point, I'm going to draw a playable card, and we're going to stop this little pooping back and forth thing we've got. What is this deck, Joe Salsa? Is there another shock in that hand? Are you just going to shock me again? Ashes, I have played Dragon's Age Origins. I don't remember a lot of it, but I have played it. One day we're going to draw Cityscape Leveler, and we are putting Joe Salsa on a fucking milk box. Hypochlorious, if you're still down for your slot, make sure you send in your arena tag so that I can friend request you to challenge you. Oh, no, I hate Sephirin. Listen, everything is personal preference except Gale. I hate Gale. I hate that man. Oh, you're lagging out. What really turned me off Gale was that now admittedly, I did not get to the end of his romance arc. I did not get to the end of his romance arc because I couldn't stand the man. I stopped one of my playthroughs. That's it. See, right there, Steel Masquerade. We're going to fucking get you. We're going to fucking get you. I stopped one of my playthroughs when he gets kidnapped because I wanted him to stay kidnapped. I refused to complete a game because I wanted a moment frozen in time where that motherfucker was trapped in the torture dungeon. Because he bothered me that fucking much. And one of the main contentions that bothers me about him is everyone immediately brings up he was groomed by Mistra, as if that has a goddamn thing to do with what I don't like about him. Like none of the Gale hate starts with like none of the Gale hate is based on him fucking a god. It's that everything Gale ever talks about, whether or not it is about Mistra, is based on promoting himself or impressing his superiority over other people. Maybe that breaks later on. Maybe that is his version of Lae'zel racism that you break through and you get to the deep stuff. But him talking about Mistra was not the thing that made me hate him. It was that every interaction, even when he was like being nice, was all about showboating what a good fucking guy he was. And that set off every like pickup artist red flag in my head that I had ever seen. Gale is the biggest suck up in the game. He constantly compliments you. Yes, and it came off as viciously insincere because he goes from cunty to love bombing in like 2 fucking seconds. And you can talk about, oh, that's because of his prior abuse, etc., etc. But everything about Gale's personality to me just screamed, this guy doesn't give a shit about you. This guy only views you as a way to process his own trauma and give and receive the love he wasn't able to get through Mistra. And that is the type of shit where I didn't want to do that work for him. Like the same way that other people didn't want to do that work for Astarion, Gale's style of romance screamed to me. It was like, no one has ever loved me back, so I'm just gonna love harder until you do, and I don't understand why that's not a genuine way to engage in romance. And that was the point where I was like, I can't do that for you. I can de-radicalize a racist. I cannot handle that for you. Gale is worth keeping in the party when romancing Minthara just for her burns on him. I'll believe that. Oh no, Crystal Prism, this is Baldur's Gate 3. We are not talking about real life. Yeah, no, for sure it's a game. For sure. I would never so casually brush off, maybe it's because of the abuse they suffered, if we were talking about a real living, breathing person. I am talking about the trauma dating simulator that is Baldur's Gate 3. Hypochlorophorius, we can do Brawl. You do still need to send in that tag, though. Just put it in Twitch chat, or you can add me at BootyWizard # 15929. Oh, you put it in viewer gamer tags. Okay. I found it. I'm going to friend request you. All right. Once you accept that, we can get Brawl going. Baldur's Gate 3 is Love Island with swords. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Night C, please redrop that personal question. And then we got a random smasher pass from Akari Gullwing. Oh no, random. I don't think so, man. Like, from the neck down, I'd consider it, but from the neck up, that is a big ask. And if it was a big ass, again, we could deal with it, but it's just a big ask. Wait, Hypochlorius, you haven't respected... You haven't accepted the friend request. Nightsea, I've not seen Fairy Tail. Shows capital H horny. Yeah, I've not seen any of it. Yeah, Hypochlorophorius. I do not currently see your friend request. Just hypo. Got it. Yeah, I don't see you in here. Yeah, you try inviting me. My tag is 420 Booty Wizard # 15929. Thank you, Akari Gullwing. Mr. Hound, are you still doing the Patreon deck reviews? They're not happening this month. I'm going to announce some changes to them once I figure out the back end stuff to make it work the way I want it to. So they're going to happen in the future, but they're not happening at this moment. Okay, I got it from you, Hypo. So I'll send you a Brawl request. I'll play a deck that won't make you hate yourself. Yeah, I cannot in good conscience show them the power of male pregnancy. I also feel Fairy Tail didn't get super sexual until the 4th season, but then it went wild. Altador, hit me with that personal question. Also, Jabo, It's Failed, and Skarsnick, thank you for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Oh, hell yes. We got the casual Bowmasters. It's my favorite class-subclass combination. I legitimately have not played enough of the game to have like a firm favorite, but the one I really like Bard. I'm really liking Bard. Any thoughts on Will? Fuck that guy. I'm the coolest guy in my adventuring party. Fuck him and his cool superhero entrance and his fucking being the heir to the city or whatever. Piece of shit. I cut him immediately. Nobody gets to fucking out suave me in my goddamn D&D party. Piece of shit. I swear he made me so mad. I spoke to him once and I was like, you got to get the fuck out of here. You got to get the fuck out of here right now. You are ruining my stocks. I'll tell you why, because I picked everyone up, and Karlak made one comment about Will being kind of hot, and I was like, leave right now. Get out of my face. Oh yeah, Kiva. Shadowheart is still best for sure. Okay, so they have Minthara, so... Oh my god, did I pick the wrong zombie? I 100% meant to kill the sack outlet. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Alright, we definitely need to... Actually, no, let's just blow them out totally. Oh, he sacked the guy to let it live. That's fair. Give me your lands. No! Well, call an ambulance, but not for me. I don't think anything died. Yeah, so we just hang out for one more turn. My first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, I didn't realize Astarion was meant to be a party member and just stabbed him because he attacked me. That's real as fuck. It's also mostly how I got through Baldur's Gate 3. Like, there's so many quest lines where I just murdered the quest giver because they gave me bad vibes. Did that make it lethal? It did. That made it lethal! Oh, Hypo, I'm so sorry. I think what... You didn't get your lands? Yeah, that's because I got them, brother. The NLP summed up the Shadowheart love pretty well. They're like very conventionally attractive and they give off a little bit of attitude, but not so much to be off-putting. One of the things that won me over on Shadowheart Baldur's Gate 3 is all of the characters have like some type of early interaction that sort of designates the vibes of that romance arc. Like Lae'zel is super racist and mean to you. Gale is a pretentious piece of shit. Will is just so much cooler than you. Karlach is just generally having a good time. Well, a bad time. And I remember like a lot of the first interactions with Shadowheart, she's like, hey, how about we have some fucking boundaries since we just met each other on a ship in the sky? I don't know you, dickhead. And and she said that and I was like, ooh, but you could. But you could. What if we sat a respectful distance away from each other in camp and spoke about pleasantries? Whereas Lae'zel, it was like, you are going to have to do a lot of work. You're probably going to have to say a slur, and you're going to have to defeat me in single combat. But Lae'zel is also like, Lae'zel is boundaryless once you prove yourself to her. And Karlach has good boundaries, but also doesn't have a lot of substance. Will does not really have... Will pretends like he has boundaries, but he has nothing to have boundaries around because he also doesn't really have a lot of substance. Gale has boundaries, but it's sort of like the gate that goes around your local dump. And then Istarion also has a lot of boundaries, and I don't think I've played enough of Istarion to really summarize his. Yeah, Karlach's boundaries are just, I would like to kiss without killing you, please. All right, Lighthouse, if you are around, you have been picked next in the raffle. E-Man, we're talking about Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, Mr. President, just what is your personal question? And I will answer it. Lighthouse, give me your friend tag or add me 420 Booty Wizard #15929. Been a long time viewer, just now come over to Twitch, just started law school, and I'm living on my own for the first time. I struggle with stuff like scheduling and routine, so stuff like making healthy meals is tough. Do you have any advice or thoughts on making or keeping a routine for someone who struggles with those sorts of daily administrative tasks? Yes. I've also had a lot of troubles talking about or dealing with scheduling like executive function type deals. And number one, before you can get all of your other schedules regular, I would recommend getting your sleep regular. The hardest thing, it's very hard to get on top of all of the other stuff if you are either not sleeping enough or if your circadian rhythms are really unbalanced. That can be hard in law school because you have a lot of difficult fucking homework to do. I presume you have to like write 3 new laws a day, right? So that is tough, but to the best of your ability, you need to make sure you're sleeping enough. You need to make sure you're going to sleep at roughly the same time every day. And if you aren't getting enough sleep, you need to learn how to power nap and power nap when you can. After that, for healthy foods, I would try to focus on learning like staple foods that you enjoy. A meal I ate probably hundreds of times over the years is a bowl of what I called dog food, which was just rice, frozen veggies, ground beef, and then a little bit of barbecue sauce. And I didn't love it, but it was nutritious, and it got the job done, was the gist of it. And you need to find whatever that thing for you is gonna be. It's not the most fun you'll have in your life, but it is when you're in lock-in mode and you can't get on top of your executive function. You got to find easy wins like that to make sure you're getting your nutrition in. That is also stuff you can make in bulk. Some really good stuff to make in bulk is like chilies, soups, shepherd's pie, any type of rice dish. I personally noticed much better brain function when I'm on a really high protein diet versus a moderate or low protein diet. Hey man, what the fuck are you doing to me? Hold on. Okay, prowess otters. I don't mind that. Give me your lambs, please. Ha. Nice. Jesus Christ. I am so bad. I am so glad they did not draw these. Nah, I don't thought easy. That's rude. Now we just have to pray they can't storm off on me on this very next turn.
I'll just invent a solution.
So overall, those are the things you got to get on top of. You got to get on top of sleep. You got to get on top of a staple food. Some type of exercise routine will help immensely. I personally favor short and difficult over long and easy, both when I was studying chemical engineering and when I was doing a startup. Basically, everyone I spoke to who talked about like doing stuff to help your brain run smooth said endurance exercise is a scam. Endurance exercise can be very good for you, but in terms of regulating your circadian rhythms and regulating your executive function, you do not want to be doing endurance training. You just want to do some short and fun and strenuous stuff. And then you'll have a pretty good time.
I'll search another plane.
And those, I would say, are the three lowest to the ground, easiest things to start up with. And then you can look into like meal prep recipes and stuff like that after you have established those three things. But you can just be like, okay, today I'm going to do push-ups to failure. And then I'm going to wait 2 minutes, and then I'm going to do push-ups to failure again. And then I'm going to do knee push-ups to failure. And that's going to be my whole workout for today. And then the next day, I'm going to do 200 jump squats as quickly as possible. And that's going to be my whole workout for that day. Martial arts is going to be a mix. Z is a very good martial artist. Baby? Yeah. Could you come weigh in on a thing? Sure. Would you say that beginner martial arts training is more of an endurance workout or a high intensity workout?
It's more of a high intensity workout if you're just starting out, period.
There you go.
That's what it's going to be. But like, if you're looking for, I overheard a little bit of the conversation. If you're looking for better discipline, do martial arts. Because while you can discipline your body, you also need to learn to discipline your mind. And those two are uniquely connected to one another. So if you're not working the other, you're still going to be missing a little something and missing fine-tunement that you're seeking.
Yeah, it's almost, your body and mind are like almost connected in a way. Like you can think of them as basically touching, but not really.
It's crazy how many people leave that out in their lives.
Hey, stop bouncing my guys. Please. I would like out of the bouncy castle so I can beat you to death. Fancy Frenchman, Z, what martial arts did you do? World mixed martial arts with a focus on karate, because I understand those words. Okay. If they try to bounce me again, I may have to enter furry mode on them. Oh shit. That's not good for me. Did this motherfucker actually manage to make reenact the crime good? Okay. We gotta live through a turn. We gotta live through one fucking turn. Please. 1,000-year storm! No! Okay, so they get to order the top of their deck. Holy shit, while we were talking about improving your circadian rhythms, Lighthouse just fucking had the is it nut on me. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. No more omniscience. No more. You had the dream for a moment. No more omniscience. I'm gonna take more of your lands real quick. God damn, they put these motherfuckers. This son of a bitch. 1,000-Year Storm is also good. I am just praying to God that they have little enough mana to prevent 1,000-Year Storm from going too crazy. Ham Hawks, what's up, my friend? Thank you for that birthday wishes. French, yeah, I am still on base skin, Malphite. Bless you, baby. Thank you. Rick Dom, at long last, hit me with your personal question as we try to not die to a 1,000-year storm on the field. Riviera MTG and that samurai guy BH, thank you very much for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. No, I've not seen Siren survive the island. That does sound like something I would be interested in, though. Okay. This is gonna seem a little weird, you guys. Oh wait, no. No, I'm not gonna meat hook him because I'm just gonna put Stormcatch Mentor into dumb baby jail and then beat him to death. Mauled, can you maybe change your entire life so I don't have to stay up till 4:30 a.m. to watch you? Please and thank you. I'm trying. Listen, as soon as we get full time, and I'm doing my best. Inky, we're close to furry mode. Please let me win, bro. Don't do this. Oh my god, they had Storm King's Thunder. French, thank you so much. Makoto, this Is It player just almost had the best game of their life. For me, it was a normal Monday. But for them, they resolved fucking omniscience with Reenact the Crime. Lighthouse, that was beautiful. That was beautiful gameplay from you. The fact that you made Reenact the Crime playable for the briefest of moments, I love you for it. File18, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. All right, so now that we have been live for so long, let's go ahead and raid somebody. And yes, I am taking suggestions. Oh, my goat nerd girl is live. They're not. She's not at her desk. Hold on. Where is she? Hold on, you guys. Raid Amaranth, she needs it. GG, I lose. Broza, thank you for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Raid Maple CH. She's a Yu-Gi-Oh! VTuber. Sure, Nightsy. Sure. Oh, they're playing Pokemon Platinum. Okay, you left out the part VTuber with they titties out. That VTuber model. Raid Lil Aggie's done an Elden Ring DLC challenge run. Javik KO1, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. I want to give Nerd Girl a moment because they're the homie. But they might be dead. Kaido Bangs, Mogar, and System Flame 6000, thank you for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the doghouse. All right, we'll raid into Pokemon Platinum. Everyone be nice. We have no message other than Pokemon cool, I guess. So to everybody on YouTube, you cannot come with, but to everybody else, thank you for the Twitch follows, the subs, and all the birthday wishes. I hope you guys have had a good start to your week, and remember to stay toxic. Did this work?